You know, when I was a kid, there was two favourite holiday destinations we had. There was the Norfolk Broads. Now, I went there a few times actually, and also down to Somerset and Cornwall, where they get the old land of the pasties. I think Jim Davison does a better West Country accent than I ever could, but absolutely love both places, really did. And particularly, the Somerset Cornwall area, there's some great places to see, some great places to visit, and lots of fun childhood memories. One of the places that we went to, and I've actually driven past fairly recently as well on my travels, is Cheddar Gorge. Great place, absolutely great place. Well, what they're talking about is the possibility of introducing what they call car-free days, effectively banning cars from coming there on a particular day of the week. Now, there's nothing set in stone yet, but it could start soon. And I was sent a newspaper article by somebody that I wanted to share with you and run through the details. Now, when things like this come out, it really does disturb me, because when they say one day of the week and find that successful, will it creep into other days of the week? And then other days until you've got a full week where there's no vehicles at all. It almost feels like it's another war on motorists situation. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you disagree, tell me as well. But here's the article I was sent. And as you can see, traffic-free Sundays at Cheddar Gorge could soon begin. Now, that's just, that one day. Experience the tranquility of Cheddar Gorge like never before, with traffic-free Sundays opening up new opportunities for cyclists, horse riders, and pedestrians to enjoy the beauty of the area. And you can see there from the overhead view, it's, a gorgeous place. Now, what concerns me, opening up opportunities for cyclists, horses, and pedestrians. They want to get rid of the cars. Now, does that cause a massive problem for somebody like me that lives in Margate and want to go to that area for my holidays, and I can't get there on a particular day because no driving? Who knows? Now, let's continue. Traffic-free days in Cheddar Gorge are one step closer. The National Landscape Team has funding from DEFRA to explore the idea of closing the road that runs through the gorge to vehicles, opening it up to a wider variety of users. Well, you're actually closing it to a wide variety of users, those that come in their cars to visit the place when they're on their holiday. It's a bit counterproductive to me, and it stinks very much of green agenda environmentalism. Before I go much further, let me know what you think. Now, it's hoped that cyclists and horse riders would see the benefit of the scheme, as well as pedestrians, in particular those with limited mobility. Well, how are those with limited mobility going to get there if they haven't got transport, I wonder? The proposal is to limit vehicle access to the B3135 Cliff Road on one day a month. And a public consultation ran for 6 weeks to capture as much feedback as possible, especially from local residents. Now, this is the interesting part where I always tear consultations to pieces. You can see here, the National Landscape Team has more than 1,700 people respond. Over 80% of the respondents agree that the gorge could be more accessible for pedestrians, cyclists, and other non-vehicular visitors. The majority of respondents, 71%, said they wanted to see the road closed on a Sunday, but Saturday was also a popular choice, with 43% selected. 17% of respondents were not in favour of the road closure, and you get more statistics there. Additionally, a third of respondents said they would like to see live music events, and a quarter selected theatre performances. So there is a great deal of interest and opportunity that could come from this experiment. Jim Hardcastle, manager of the Mendip Hills National Landscape Team, said, "We're thrilled to have so much positive feedback to this proposal and are grateful to everyone who took time to respond." And it goes on and on and on. We received many comments expressing support for this, who would be more likely to visit the gorge on traffic-free days to enjoy the beauty and tranquility of the area. there were some respondents who raised valuable and interesting points, which we will carefully consider. These include the speed at which cyclists may come to the gorge. I mean, if you look at Wales, for example, with speeds, that's a little bit of a misnomer, that one. But you can see that they're talking about it, and generally, if they talk about these things, they will happen. Now, have that 1,700 responses in your mind. Now, Cheddar, the village of Cheddar, where Cheddar Gorge is located, forms part of the Cheddar and Shipham ward. All right, so bear that in mind. Now, as of the 2011 census, the population of this ward was 6,842, and I got that information off the internet. It's not very hard. You got a consultation size of 1,700 who responded. 80% of that 1,700 said, yes, please, we'll have some of that. Now, as a percentage of that 6,842, bear in mind that figure's 13 years out of date. It's probably closer to 10,000 by now, if not more. That's not really a great number, unless there's been a mass migration to parts unknown. So I do wonder, out of the population of Cheddar and Shipham, who actually wants this to happen, who genuinely wants this to happen, and who has been missed or not bothered to respond to the consultation. Was it sent to every address within the area? Was it genuinely plastered everywhere? I'd love somebody down that neck of the woods to let me know if they received anything. I really would. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this another step in the line of let's ban the cars? Or is it a bit more innocent to protect natural beauty? As always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the hell out of my stuff, because that's how the channel grows, as well as liking things. Another video's popped up for you, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.